Hey guys, Oblivion903 here once again, and this is the Sims 4 Create a Sim demo. And in the last video I did a video of me and my girlfriend created the Sims sort of based on us. It didn't turn out as accurate as I was hoping for, but never mind. This is me, this guy here, and this is my wonderful girlfriend. So in this video I'm just going to explore the sort of attire options a bit further, and there is sort of multiple different outfits you can give your sim, and obviously I've created just like an everyday look for them, but I'm just going to go through them and just sort of try and make it a little bit varied. There's like stuff like a formal, sports, etc, etc, so I'm just sort of going to give them multiple outfits now. Just going to have a little mess about and just see what the options are. So I'm going to start with me. I've made all the characters just unclothed, just so I can sort of work from scratch. But I'm going to have a look at the formal wear now. And I'm just going to have a quick look, see what there is. Right, we've got sort of a classic sort of bow tie suit. Just going to have a look through. Nice little executive style. That actually reminds me a bit of guys like Billy Joe Armstrong, a bit of a sort of punk look. That could be quite cool for me. As you saw in the last video, I'm a bit of a sort of rocker, guitar player, etc. So, yeah, they could go pretty well. Just going to have a look now. It looks like a posh McFoley there. So I think for my formal wear, I'm going to go with this. Let's see what colours we've got. So I think looking at it, I think I'm going to stick with this, the sort of the Green Day look. Pretty big Green Day fan, so that looks like it's going to work pretty well for me. And let's go for the bottoms. What have we got? We've got some sort of generic sort of suit trousers. It's pretty much what they are, just different sort of colours and slightly different styles. I think I'm going to go with this one. Pretty straightforward, pretty bland. I think we're going to go with the black. Keep it like a nice all black look. That's quite a nice belt actually, I do like that. And I'm going to go for the accessories. I'm going to, it seems like it's a formal occasion, I'm going to have a gold watch there because I'm posh like that. I'm not really, but I'm going to try and come across posh. Like I said, it is a formal thing. I'm going to have a ring as well. And I need to pick out some nice shoes. Why have we just got stuff like sneakers and boots? Can we make these into a nice sort of black? Let's rotate this around. Yeah, I'd say it looks pretty posh if you had to go to a formal event. We're going to go with that one. Right, so athletic. I am, once again, naked. Unfortunately, not allowed to go to the gym like that. People don't really like it, unfortunately, or else that would be quite a comfortable attire to wear. So I'm just going to go with sneakers again. They hide them for my normal attire, but I'm going to keep them white. Obviously, I'm working out, and I'll mix it up a bit. And let's have a quick look at what sort of tops we've got. So if we're going to work out, what would I normally wear? I actually just wear a similar sort of t-shirt to what I wear normally. But going to mix it up. Going to go with a tank top to show off my awesome physique. Let's have a look. Going to keep it black though. Going to be a proper bro. Actually, this looks, oh, that looks quite cool. That. Yeah, we'll go with that nice pattern. Keep that sort of alternative look going on. And now, what can we wear for bottoms? I generally wear something sort of similar to that. Actually, that's pretty accurate. I do have a bit of a better pattern on though. What have we got? What do they look like? Yeah, we're going to go with that. I always wear a watch. Do we have a thing for accessories? We don't actually have options for watches. That's no good. Give myself some socks though. I always wear socks. I'm surprised we don't have the option for a watch light. But I'm going to go with that for my athletic look. Sort of, it's slightly similar to what I would normally wear. And unfortunately, the Sims won't allow me to put my realistic bedroom attire on. Unfortunately, this is stopping it. You can sort of probably guess what I do wear to bed then. But I'm going to go for some sort of nice sort of lounge wear. So we'll say that I'm lounging around the house. I'm not actually going to sleep. Probably go for just something like so, and see what we've got. Oh, they're fancy. They're good sort of bedroom. Well, let's have a look. Anything cooler than that though? I actually have some sort of white looking ones with skulls on at the minute. That's what I'm wearing currently. Is there anything sort of similar to that at all? Anything? Doesn't look like it. Looks like I am actually cooler than the Sims. We'll go with something like that though. And I've got to say I love my slippers. So let's see what we've got. We'll go with that. Got to say I look pretty snazzy. And that's going to do me for that. And if I'm going to a party, what would I wear? Unfortunately not that, because once again people don't like it. But yeah, if I'm going to go live it up, live the high life, what would I wear? Let's have a quick look. Oh, I could look like a jock from Glee. That's always one possibility. Has it got a cool logo on the back? No. Can't have that. We'll go with something nice and casual. I used to own a shirt like that, actually. We'll make it black. I do like my black. And let's go for some bottoms. Let's have a look, see what we've got. I'd probably wear jeans again, to tell you the truth. I'm a very sort of a plain individual. As you've probably guessed. Accessories, we need a nice cool watch. And we want to get another ring on the go there. We want to get blinged up, actually. That'll do. And we need some nice shoes. What have we got? We need something nice and smart here. I could do some socks, though. Apparently there's no results for socks. So I'm going to just look like a bit of an idiot. I could do some longer shoes then. They'll do. They look pretty smart. So yeah, I think I'm ready to hit the town now. You've got to say, pretty snazzy. That looks pretty cool. So, right, that is me doing it. Now I'm going to go for my girlfriend. Going to go for the second one. And right, formal. Unfortunately, she can't wear that as much as I would like it. So what would she wear? It's actually quite a tough one, actually. If we were going to go do something formal, she'd probably wear something more like that. By the way, I haven't actually shown her this yet. I showed her briefly what her sim looked like, but she hasn't actually seen the video and the creation of it, so I don't know what she's actually going to make of it. But I'd say something like that would be quite a nice one if she were to do something formal. She always wears her engagement ring, so we're going to have to go with that. Would she wear tights? That would all depend on whether we're going somewhere windy. But on the basis that we might, she's going to wear something like that. And let's face it, tights are pretty hot. So, yep, going to give her them. And we need some nice shoes for the occasion. She's not massive into heels though, but I think it's probably about as good as we're going to get. We're going to go with some sort of small heels though. If we can get the colour, actually I'm not really keen on that colour. No, we're going to bling it out a bit and we're going to wear them. So right, that is her formal attire. Got to say, she looks pretty nice there. And athletic. Right, let's have a go at this one. What would she wear to the gym? I'd love her to wear something like that, but unfortunately she's a bit too self-conscious. So I think she wears something more like this. We're going to keep that cool logo though. No idea what it says, but it looks pretty good. So we'll give it that, and let's go for the bottoms. What would she wear? Yeah, I think we'll go with something like that. She generally wears something a bit similar. And a nice little gym bum there. So we're going to make them black though, because that tends to be the colour of what a lot of gym clothes are. And it looks actually fairly similar to the sort of thing she'd wear. And once again we'll go for some sneakers, which I'm trying to think off the top of my head what they look like. They don't look exactly like that, but it's pretty close. And right, sleepwear. Unfortunately it won't let me get rid of this for some strange reason. Although it will, there we go. Right, so if she was lounging around the house, actually the dressing gown would have probably been a good fit. She does wear them quite a lot, and we'll keep it white. Can we have these as well? No, we can't. Actually, she does, depending on the time of year, she does wear stuff like this. So we'll go with this. We're going to mix it up a little bit. And let's have a look. She always wears snazzy slippers. So yeah, that's yeah, it's about as accurate as we're going to get for the night time. Still looks pretty hot. And last but not least, going to go for party wear. So if we're going to go to a party, what would we be wearing? As you saw, I look pretty damn cool, and she's going to have to too. Let's have a quick look. What would she wear? I'd actually probably go with something like this, depending on what colour we've got. We'll keep it white. I think that looks pretty good. What we've got for full body, actually, a dress might be good. Would she wear something like that? Actually, she probably... I don't know, really. Can we get rid of that? There we go. Actually, that looks pretty nice. I'm going to go red, nice classy sort of colour. And for the bottoms, obviously we don't need any. Would she wear? No, it completely ruins everything. I'm going to go back to the dress and we'll keep it red. Right, accessories. She's going to wear a ring. I'll go with that one. Now I'll give her some tights. Like I said, I also think they look sexy, so I think she'll wear them. Keep us teasing a little bit. Looking very nice. And last but not least, we need some good shoes just to top the outfit off. Can we get these in red? It's about as close as we're going to get. So yeah, that looks like her evening wear is sorted for the party. Not looking too bad. Not looking too bad at all. I do think the face isn't as accurate as I'd like it, but I don't know how I'm going to fix it. I'm not really that good at doing the facial features. So I think I'm just going to leave it at there. Just a nice little short one, basically just to go through the attires and what sort of more options there are in the game. Obviously when the full game comes out very soon, it's going to be a lot more expanded with a lot more detail, and you can do Sims of all different ages. At the minute we've only got the young adults. So it'll be interesting when the game comes out to see what sort of variations we've got as the ages progress. And I'm imagining there's going to be a lot more outfits than what's available in the game at the minute. But I really can't wait for it. I absolutely love The Sims. We both do. We both spend a lot of time on it, and I can imagine it's going to play a part in my channel. Probably from both of us. We're probably going to have quite a laugh doing it. So keep an eye out for that. But that's going to conclude this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I might get around to doing a few more. Just might have a few mess around with a few more sort of people. Not based on us, just more just have a laugh with it. So keep an eye out for them. And if you haven't seen the first part that I did, you can check it out. The link will be in the description. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Until then, bye for now.